What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. The vibes are good, the feeling's great. If it's your first time here, stick around, feel the vibe. If you like what you see, go ahead and leave a like, go ahead, subscribe, and leave a comment below. We'd love to see it. The vibes are good, the feelings is great. Liverpool are currently losing to Sunderland 1-0. This video isn't about Liverpool, but we love to see it as United fans. If you're a United fan, go ahead and leave a like for Liverpool's demise. We love to see it. We're all there for it. Let the memes continue. And now onto the video. Manchester United play West Ham United in the Premier League tomorrow, being Thursday. Chicago time, 2 p.m. I'm in Chicago if you didn't know. And in this video, just gonna go over what I think the predicted scoreline will be, what I think our lineup would be, or at least should be, and just some, my thoughts on the game, who I think will be our key player for us, and just a few more thoughts that I have in mind. So West Ham United have lost 2 of their last 5 games, won 2 and drew 1, right? They're not in the best of form. I think currently they are 18th in the Premier League. And unfortunately, I'm just seeing that Liverpool are also tied with Sunderland. So this is why you shouldn't say anything, because then you jinx it, right? You jinx it, right? I'm not obsessed with Liverpool. I'm obsessed with their demise. I'm obsessed with their lack of competence this season, and I'm all here for it. But I digress. Anyway, moving on to West Ham, they're 18th. It's not looking good for them this season. Do I think United have a chance? Absolutely. I think we have a chance against anyone except for a few clubs in the Premier League. Considering our win against Crystal Palace, now we didn't really create much during that win. I do expect a better display, especially a better display in the first half. When it comes to our first half statistics, we are like 18th in the Premier League. When it comes to our second half statistics, we are a lot better. I think we're 3rd. So it just goes to show the difference. It's really a game of 2 halves. And that needs to change. I think in the first half, we need to get off to a strong foot the way we did against Liverpool. We need to look for a goal early on in the game to have something to hold on to, have something to clinch to. Not that I think we need it in this game necessarily. I do think that there is room to have a high scoring margin in this game. Now, that's not to say West Ham is an easy team, right? Newcastle, which I regard as an incredible team at the moment. Not incredible. Incredible is I'm glazing too much. Not incredible, but like they're a good team, and they still lost to West Ham United, so they have it in them. Especially with Nuno as their manager, he's a proper Premier League manager. He knows what is needed in the Premier League, and he's slowly building up this West Ham team to have those qualities. So expect a tough team to beat in West Ham. Expect that they're going to come off strong in the first half. The first minute, they're going to bring the energy. They're going to challenge for those second balls. So it's going to be a tough game, and we need to be better than Crystal Palace if we want to win, right? Crystal Palace, the reason why we won is because of set pieces, a few moments of quality. We cannot rely on that this game, right? It's just not enough. Obviously, set pieces. Look, we've given Arsenal so much stick for set pieces. The memes, the how many fans have made fun of just because of their set pieces. Look, we are honestly becoming set piece United. I can't even deny it anymore. And for the first time in my life, I'm here for it. I'm just saying, I'm here for it. If it's Arsenal doing it, I'm good. If it's United, it's the best team in the world, genuinely speaking. Yes, I'm biased. Do something about it. Anyway, we have scored the same amount of goals as Arsenal in set pieces. I believe it's 10 in the Premier League. Which is honestly crazy to say. I think after last season, Ruben Amorim realized that we need set pieces in this team, especially considering the players we have right now. And I think they started to work on that, so that's good. So that'll be something to note during set pieces. I think that'll be a huge help for us. It seems like going from an era where set pieces were basically just a waste of time in our team. I remember those days, man. We'd take corners, free kicks. The only thing that we might score is free kicks at the end of the box. After that, free kicks anywhere further out, too far out to shoot, nope. Free kick, corner kicks, absolutely forget about it. Corner kicks, forget about it. There's no point, honestly. So we have started to become a team that can actually use set pieces to our advantage. We have routines. We're not just playing it just to play it. We have routines and we're being smart with it, right? So I think that's a plus. And that would come key in this game. generally speaking. Because honestly, right now Cunha is back, which is interesting because Brian Mbeumo, obviously, he's been our best player so far this season. Him and Bruno Fernandes, you can debate, but they've been arguably our best players this season. Now, ever since Cunha has been out, we've seen a dip in form in Brian, right? And it's tough to say whether that's because he lacks Cunha's movement, he lacks Cunha's link-up play, someone who is also a threat at the number 10 position. Maybe because we lack that Brian Mbeumo just hasn't been as good as he was at the start of the season. But all that to say, Cunha is back. Cunha is back in training. He should play, I think. Ruben Amorim made a note in his press conference that there's a good chance that two players are doubtful. So he didn't mention who, and I don't know that as of yet. But he said he didn't want to switch things up. It'll be interesting to see what he switches up. Again, it's like I said in the beginning. I said this, right? Ruben Amorim, right? Yes, initially he stuck to his formation. He stuck to his principles. He still is. But he was learning that the Premier League is a little different. You do need to adjust a little things here and there, right? And so that's how every job is, right? If you sign for a new company, for example, if a company hires you, right, you're not going to know how to do everything about the job right away, right? The chances of that are low, depending on the job, right? If it's a more technical job, you might not know. It's the same way with United. Being a United coach, managing people, it's always going to be a tough job to do, right? And so because of that, you need time to learn on the job. And that's what Ruben Amorim needs to be given. And you can see now that with the time he's given, he started to adjust a few things, a few principles. He knows a few things. Some things public, some things private. He's latching on close to his chest because he doesn't want to give them away. But we know, okay, rather than going through the middle, he wants to take more control of the sides and control the game that way. He's not too worried about always having possession and trying to build up from the back. He's trying to be more smart with it for now, and he'll slowly evolve this team. Right, that's what we need. And so, for me, he needs to stay. He's already putting in the work. He needs to stay. Yes, that performance against Crystal Palace wasn't great, but again, I saw so much things online saying how the manager has to go. The performance is so bad. Yes, we managed to win, but what was it? That performance was terrible. Our players are playing like trash. Look, at the end of the day, a win's a win. All right, a win's a win. Be happy that we won, and be happy that at least we're seeing progress. Moving on, it'll be interesting to see what he changes. I think for my starting 11, obviously Lamine starts in goal. If Maguire is still out, it'll be Shaw, De Ligt, Euro. Obviously, Euro made a mistake for the penalty. He was seen being a bit, sad when taken off. After the game, Mason Mount went to console him. But honestly, I don't blame him. Like, when that happened, when I was watching the game, I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, oh, okay, mistakes happen. It is what it is. It's fine. But I think we'd come back? Absolutely not, considering how we were playing. But we did, and we thank God. And we thank the players and the coach. But I think Lenny Euro is set to start, maybe Aiden Heaven, but I don't think we have someone else. Mazraoui could start, to be fair, so he's an option. I do think for both wingbacks, it will be Dalot and it would be Ahmad. Dalot just because Dorgo, when he comes on, he just hasn't been great, right? Our options in left wingback is it's so low. We have two incompetent players there right now. I think Dorgo does have the quality, to be fair. Especially when he plays for Denmark, he's a lot better than he is when he plays with United. So it's gonna take some time. But he's getting there. There's quality in him, so I'm not giving up on him for sure. Dalot, he has his moments. I think at Crystal Palace, he was okay. He was okay. When I watched back the highlights, he was okay. All right, he won some free kicks that scored the goal, so I have to give him credit for that. That's all. Looking at midfield, we're talking Bruno Fernandes, we're talking Casemiro. Those two again will be in the pivot. I would like to see Mason Mount get some more minutes. I'm hoping if we can have a 3-0 win by a halftime, that's the most optimistic thing I've ever said in my life, knowing this United team. But if we can have 3-0 win by halftime, or if we can have it by the 68th minute, bring in Kobe Manu, give him some minutes, give him some time. we need to see his quality. Let him grow into the game. The same way I said Xerxes, right, needed some time to grow into the game. And look at the goal he got. I was absolutely right. I was spot on. I got that spot on, right? So he just needs time, okay? The 210s, Bryan Mbeumo and Mason Mount played well. I don't think Mount will start. I think Bryan Mbeumo and Cunha need to start. Now, there's a chance Cunha plays number 9, but considering Xerxes' performance against Crystal Palace, I would like to see Cunha, Mbeumo, and Xerxes. That's what I want to see, and that's what I think he will play. Now, depending on who is doubtful, obviously that could change. We don't know. He mentioned he wants to switch things up. I don't even know what that means. I'm excited to see it. But, hopefully whatever he does, it's for the better, right? And that hopefully we learn something more about this team, right? That's the main thing. You want to experiment and you want to learn. My score predictions, I would have to say 3-1 to Manchester United. I think we can score 3 goals. I think that goes without question. West Ham hasn't kept a clean sheet in 10 games, the last 10 games. We haven't in the last 6 games, so we're not good. Let's just make that clear. But they're not good at stopping goals. So that's why I said the 1. That's why I said the 3. I think we have the better quality moving forward, especially with Cunha back. If Xerxes plays with the quality that he did against Crystal Palace in the second half, to be fair, I think we have a proper chance of winning this game. At least scoring 2 goals. At the very least, scoring 2 goals. So my final score prediction is 3-1. I do think Bruno Fernandes is always a threat. Bryan Mbeumo and Cunha hopefully gets a goal to lift their spirits. I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet. We just aren't good at that. I do hope that we do, at least in this game, so that we can build on that, right? We need to start building on our clean sheets. We need to start preventing goals from entering our box, because we've given away too many goals, right? I mean, we've given away, 19 goals in 13 games this season. That's insane. That's insane. So very unfortunate, but we need to stop. Long story short, we need to stop giving away goals for free. That's crazy. But those are my thoughts on the game tomorrow on Thursday against West Ham. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Again, if you like what you see, go ahead and leave a like on the video. Subscribe again. Our goal is to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year. We are close. We're at 75. But are we going to hit it? I have no clue. And again, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Those are my thoughts. I'll talk to you later.